All right. Gates are closed back. Get that other gate. We're good to go. Oh, yeah, you're excited for your grazing time, aren't you? Okay. Door stop there. And Benny, let you out too. Hi, Benny. I'm very proud of these girls. Miss Benny was mingling with everybody for a good, like, 3 and a bit hours today. So, like, that's the longest stretch she's been just mixed in the enclosure with everybody until, and not freaking out, getting picked on for a while. So, good job, everybody. Yes, good job, girls. Thank you for getting along for so long. Hey, don't call me a liar. I was saying you all were getting along, Priscilla. Yes, thank you. Yes, good afternoon to you. I'm super stoked that they are slowly reintegrating. Put that back. Yeah, no, I already gave you your snacks. You don't need to follow me onto the porch. Yes, I gave you your snacks. You know where they are. Yes, you know where they are. You can hear me really well. Good, good. Yes, I got a microphone a little while ago, and I actually remembered to put it on today. So that always helps. Let's see what we got for eggies. What is little tiny thing? Benny's been a little kind of inconsistent with her laying schedule. So she had a really big one the other day, and I'm guessing that one was hers. Oh, here's one. So 2, 4, 5. How many eggs do I get a day? 5 or 6. If they're all laying, I get 6, and they are pretty good. They're all quite consistent. So here's this. Get off their little shaving. There we go. So 6 eggs today, and look at that weird little tiny one. All right, I'll leave that open because I need to remember to clean that out. Yeah, oh man, that little egg is hilarious. It's just like, it's barely an egg. That's so funny. They've never had a little one before. It's always been like a maybe a longer gap than normal, and sometimes a double yolker. But like it looks like this is the angle from the top. No, that's like that. That's the whole entire egg. That's wild. That's so funny. All right, where did I leave the poop bucket yesterday? There it is. Ugh. Oh, and it looks like they were eating away at the giant mess of feed that they made. Either that or they just scratched it into the ground. That's always possible. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, super classy fun time taking care of chickens is being the pooper scooper. Gotta scoop the coop poop. Oh, and here's some plastic getting crunched in the background. So that is their hiding, making a little hidey nesty area at the back of the porch too. So that's always fun. Glove and pick up by hand. Yeah, no, I'm not about that life. I think I got it from like a pet area. It has a little like dustpan on a long handle too. So it's intended for like raking up dog poop in backyards and whatever. But yeah, it's I just scoop it all into a bucket. I used to have before they discovered that they actually have nesting boxes, which took almost a year, but you know, whatever. Chicken brains be chicken brainy. But yeah, I used to have to do like a double shift thing because they used to lay all their eggs in this far back corner, the little stinkers. So I would go in, have the long handle, and like scoop all the eggs up first, and then scoop the poop, and then watch the rake off so it'd be ready for the next day's eggs. But yeah, the long handle is awesome because I can scoop all the way to the back corner. And that's great. So let's get this that side first. That side, and there we go. Material is the medium. I use pine shavings in the coop, and then just I've got a giant pile of wood chips that I got from. Well, it's not quite so giant anymore. That I got from Chip Drop, which is a free service. You get what you get. Get what you get, and you don't get upset. Kind of a deal. But they just partner with local arborists. Arborists sign up, and they save. They don't have to pay tipping fees for dumping the chips from when they chew up trees that they're taking down, and then people get free mulch. And you know, depending on what you're going to use it for, it's more or less helpful. But when it's just to absorb waste and break down and turn into lovely compost, that's completely fine for my purposes. Although it's kind of half seed starting mix in there as well now, because I grow microgreens and toss them the discard, like the remainders of the trays, once I've harvested as well. So they get nice destructive snacks. And yeah, so it's a little more earthy than when it started as a bedding, and I'll have to clean work, shovel a bunch out and get it into the compost pile. Crushed ground egg cartons. Huh. Interesting. Hey, Georgie. How's life? How's life, my love? What's up? What was that little chirp for, Duchess? What'd you see? Found something interesting. A good scratch. Yes, I love their little wiggly butts when they're scratching. Georgie, you know that freaks her out. Stop it. I was gonna just grab the hose to clean water buckets and stuff. But don't think I won't use it as a distraction. I'll spray you if I need to. Don't think I won't. You've enjoyed scrolling through my feeds. Thank you so much. Yes. That's right, Benny. You mind your own business and exist in space with the others and don't flinch and freak out. There's a good girl. And you. Got my eye on you. Hi, Priscilla. And you're, guess what? Hi, guess what? Wiggly butts. All right, before I forget, I'm gonna deal with the water bins. This is fun because with the used to be so easy. I would just rinse and refill the bucket. Everything was fine. But he's got slightly more work ever since we set up Benny's little safety cage in here. But they went a pretty good long time today before, I don't know if she freaked out at something and then the others started picking on her, or the others started chasing her for a game and then she just freaked out. Whatever, but they're lasting longer and longer, which is great. Because then hopefully we can just have them all reintegrated. Yeah, I plan on just leaving the cage in here. Yeah. They do like to play in water a little bit. Sometimes they and they like mud. Like they like to drink from like dirty water. If I dump it out, they will 100%. If they weren't distracted grazing right now, if they were in here and I was dealing with the enclosure, they would totally just be all over drinking out of these puddles. Okay, onto the jet hose there. And now, if anyone notices that it's wet back here, they'll be having fun. Chicken's more interesting than water bucket. It is excellent therapy being with chickens. I agree. Hanging out with them is just super therapeutic. Okay, just put that there for now. Grab this lid. And oh, and of course you. Okay, so their grit normally stays there. So it must have flipped it over and flipped it over again to have it travel all the way over there. So why'd you flip it? Actually, no, that probably wasn't. That probably wasn't you. Actually, no, that could have been you. You could have been running away from everybody and flipped it over. That's entirely possible. Yeah, for me, even if it's not a rough day, I just really enjoy taking like a lunchtime break and coming and sitting out here with them and watching them. Hey, I see you. I see you. Priscilla. Get out of the corner, Priscilla. You're a goofball. There you go. That's right. Scooch. Scooch. Hey. Scooch. You're not going in the house. Yep. Scooch. 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 Yes. Explore where there is things to eat and bugs and dirt. A porch does not help you. A porch just leaves landmines for me to accidentally sit on and be disgusted with, like the other day. Hopefully, yes, there's the scene of the crime. I sat on the step and it was very unpleasant. I'm going to sit over here in a chair and let's check. Okay. Nice, non pooped on chair. Good. Gross. You're just gonna have fun. Just gonna dig all the things. Just don't try and dig out through under the fence. I don't think the neighbors would like that very much. Or actually, maybe the neighbor's dog would like that a little too much. So, yeah, don't dig into the neighbor's yard, girlies. That would be a very poor choice. Benny is, let's see, she was around the back a minute ago. Okay, let's see, where did she go? There she is. Hi, Benny. Hello. Yes, we can very easily see all the pretty patterns on your feathers now. Yes. Yes, you don't need to run away from me. I'm not trying to catch you to put you back inside yet. She is looking so good. Hi, sweetheart. Did you just hear the geese? The geese flying up overhead? You don't need to go south for the winter. I will turn your little enclosure into a little greenhouse, and you'll be fine. Although I was regretting some life choices I made a little bit. I made the lazy choice in the spring when I took down the those PVC panels, little roofing panels that I slapped up on the sides of this. I should have labeled them. Did I? Nope. I was like, "Oh, I'm taking these down in order, and I'm, like, slotting them in, like, stacking them up in the same order." Uh, I think it will be a bit of an adventure getting them back on properly and probably have a lot of frustration, but that's just me living with the consequences of my actions. Ooh, yes. Yes, setting it up for the fall. That'll be a problem for future me, said past me. Past me is a jerk. That's right. Past me was a jerk. Past me should remember that I have ADHD. I'm totally going to get like overwhelmed and frustrated and take far longer than I need to winterize my enclosure. Thanks, past me. You're a real pal. Not not at all like this actual real pal, Priscilla. Having fun. Yeah. Gonna get some gonna scratch up the grass around there, get some definition around those little flagstone walking path. Yeah. Do my landscaping for me. That's very kind of you. No, you're just gonna go poop on my porch again. Okay. Hi, Duchess. Eating some tomatoes. Doing a little magic trick, turning tomatoes into eggs. Yeah, yeah. Peekaboo. I must say, Miss Duchess, your comb is looking particularly gloriously floppy today. Yes. Yes, you're beautiful. Yeah, you have a good rest of your afternoon as well. Mmm. Delicious egg ingredients. Yes, kill it. Kill it good. That tomato had it coming. Hi, honey. Hi. Duchess did all the hard work hunting down that tomato. You can go in and steal all her hard work? Well done. That's some excellent opportunistic behavior. Yeah, yeah. My chicken butt. And hi, Benny. Oh, who's back here, huh? Who's back here? Hi, Georgie. All right, so we got Duchess, Priscilla, Chicken Putt, Georgie, and Benny. So where's Guess What? Oh, there's Guess What. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, hello. I haven't forgotten about you. Yes, hello. Hello, I love you. Guess What was the first of my hens to ever jump up on my lap. Yes, that's right. Had a nice little surprise snuggle that day. It was a very good memory. I'm gonna sit back down and relax. And watch Duchess in all her glory stalk around hunting for treats. But there are no treats on the porch. Yeah, no treats on the porch. They're sillies. Instead, we'll watch Benny and see if she can manage to empty the bucket. Are you gonna completely empty the feed bucket? Make a big old mess? Yeah, are you? What are you girls doing in the corner? Why are you trying to set up shop? Duchess, get out of there. Yeah, get out of there. Go find snacks. If you want to play with that, if you like that to play, I will put it in your enclosure. Yes. So you don't have to get into awkward corners of the porch. I will grab this and give you a little toy. Oh, yes. For anybody who wasn't here earlier in the stream, look at this hilarious little egg. That is the entire egg. That's not the top angle. Like normal egg, little egg. That's so silly. That's so funny and cute. Anyway, right, yes. I got distracted. Let's give this little toy. Give you girls something to play with. Whee! Yeah. There you go. This is something to play with. Or not. Your choice. Yeah, see? It's not a snack. It's just something silly. All right. Back into the shade with my pale sunburny self, or sunburnable self. What you doing? What you running to? Or from? Probably from, because you're a skittish thing. You can be brave. Nobody is chasing you. Everybody is just existing in space. Yes. Okay. Well, I should probably get my own lunch and get these girls back inside so that I can go back inside and grab something to eat. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I will see you again. Thanks for hanging out with me and my girls. Toodles.